Hello, welcome to the Ratios Recipe Project Overview. I'm Miss Gross.
And I'm Miss Wood.
And this week we're going to go over what the Ratios Recipe Project looks like. If you're a parent watching this, we want you to have an overview of what your child is going to be doing this week. If you are a student watching this kind of gives you a summary of what we're doing this week.
So for Monday's assignment, if you see on the left, it says today's assignment, your student or you, if this is a student, you are going to choose your recipe for the recipe project, and then you will insert the recipe into the slide in the recipe card to the right. So you can take a screenshot and you can crop it and put it in that way, or you can actually insert and search the web for a recipe and insert it in that way. And then the last thing you'll do on Monday is the exit slip.
And the only thing that we are very clear on, we ask on the recipe, is that the recipe contains lots of fractions. Then on Tuesday, we're going to be taking half the recipe and we're going to be tripling the recipe. So you are going to take your fractions, your original amounts, and you're going to multiply them by half to take what half the recipe is. And then we're going to be tripling the recipe. So you're going to take your amounts and you're going to multiply them by 3 to find the triple.
On Wednesday, we are going to be cooking for a crowd. So for this table, we are going to try to figure out how much of each ingredient from the recipe we need to serve 100 people. So if you see the first column is where the ingredients will go. So they'll just write those out like all-purpose flour or whatever their ingredients are. Then they will put their original amounts with the units. Their COP is a constant of proportionality, which they will have to calculate. And then the last column is what the amount of ingredients they'll need to serve those 100 people. And then at the bottom on the right, you can see where it says link to Wednesday's exit slip, and they'll need to complete that as well.
Each day there will be teaching videos going over how to do each slide. And we're going to show that a little bit more in just a minute. Then on Thursday is going to be a fun day where the kids are going to get to either cook their recipe or they can calculate the total cost to make their recipe, assuming they have no ingredients on hand. And they're going to insert pictures or a table here. Now, I know some students were asking about what they could do for extra credit. So here's the extra credit alert. If you would like to receive 5 extra credit points for this assignment, you can do both options. You can insert the pictures of you cooking and serving the dish, and you can complete the table where you calculate the total cost of your ingredients. And then I will say this, that this assignment is worth 25 points, and it is a assessment grade, so it's going to be worth like a little bit more than a test grade. It's going to be worth 25 points, and then if you do both of these options, you could get up to 30 points, which would make your overall grade better. And then complete the exit slip.
For Friday, they are going, based on their constant that they found from Wednesday, which was the serving the 100 people, they're going to write an equation using that constant. So to the left, that's where they will write their equation. And on the right, they are going to complete the reflection for the project. And the reflection question is, what did you learn from the Ratios Recipe Project, and how can you use what you learned in the real world? And they will just enter their text right where it says respond here, and then they will complete the exit slip, which is linked in the center in blue.
Your student will see this each day. They will see what we're doing. But basically, again, they want to have the recipe, put the recipe in, the half the recipe and triple the recipe. This is kind of what we're looking for. And then on Wednesday, how they're going to be finding their constant of proportionality, because they've got to figure out how many servings their recipe calls for, and they got to figure out what they need to multiply that by to get to 100 servings, and then calculate it for the 100 servings. And then on Thursday, again, they can include their pictures, or they can include their table of their total, or they can do both for the bonus credit. And then on Friday, they're going to write their equation and they're going to reflect. My email address is michelle.gross@spencer.kyschools.us.
And mine is cabral.woods@spencerkyschools.us.
We hope that you have a great day. Let us know if you need anything. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.